I guess it works now, but yeah. I guess it's the problem with, the usual server of Restream. Let me update my YouTube. Whoosh. What the hell? Okay. Let's continue. I hope it fixed it, Coffee? Yeah, the twist. Yeah, I changed my channel. Well, not channel. I changed my server on Restream. Singapore is not good right tonight, I guess. Things are pretty quiet outside. Okay, let's change some new. I wish we have new song. What is this song? Yeah, sure. Jill! Ah, Miss Kim. Just call me Kim. It sounds weird to be called Miss. You seem to be in a good mood. I got some money on Mega Christmas. Wouldn't you be happy? I guess. What can I get you? I'll have a beer. Okay. Da, 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 da. Here. Thanks. So, how have you been doing? Pretty good, actually. My hair stopped falling out. My appetite is coming back. I hadn't realized just how much the newspaper was weighing on me until I quit. I suddenly stopped feeling defeated. I actually felt like I achieved a victory. Like, like I got a hold of my own life. So nice to hear. Oh yeah, I'll start bartender training in January too. Oh, really? Yeah, I did some research and it sounded cool. BTC gives you many benefits, so it sounds like a good thing to do for the time being. I don't know if it's what you wanna do for the rest of my life, but it's a good start. It will give me time to think on the next course of action. A bit of advice: don't go for BTC housing plans unless you absolutely have to. You have to sign a contract for at least 5 years of service with a cut in pay and tips. I was gonna go for that one, but I backed down a bit at the last minute. How do you back down a bit? Well, I took the chance when the BTC found me an apartment, and instead of signing the BTC contract, I just asked for a regular one. I still have no idea how I got away with that one. I thought those apartments were built by them or something. Back in England, they are. They have their own real estate companies. Apartment complexes where they have the means to give discounted rooms to employees. But in this city, Realty Nua holds an unspoken real estate monopoly. So BTC can really offer such promises. Oh, Realty Nua is a bit weird as far as companies go. Their name has become synonymous with quality, a brand built around certain expectations. But the truth is that Realty Nua has done little to no work in the last 10 years or so. Really? I mean, when they started, they managed to sell and build upon plots of land and that everyone gave up upon. They become a big name as far as real estate goes. But in reality, the company itself has actually done less than you think over the years. Most of the time, they are cashing in on their established properties or letting others work with them. I believe in the last 10 years or so, they've only started around 3 or 4 new projects, and they're all expansions of their already established ones. You seem to know a lot about it. I've just read a lot about it over time, especially after hearing my landlord ramble about them. I think it's all part of the course for real estate companies, really. But it's true that when you hear a name so much, you expect something, I don't know, different. But enough family on my side, you must be thirsty. Whoa, $60 for cup ramen in the background. Inflation is crazy in the future. I know. The first time I saw that ad, I'd be like, there is no way. Like a Nissin or a Mama cup Maggie cup noodle is $60. That's actually insane. Can I get you anything else? Let's try a sugar rush. Okay. So if you have if you this cocktail right here is the same as 2.5 cup of noodles, which is crazy if you ask me. Again, I don't know what dollar is this, but still it's crazy. Nah, it's fine. Here you go. Yay! Actually, Jill, I came here today to thank you. Me? Yeah. Back when I first showed up here, I was in a really rough spot. I was shocked. I was tired. I was a total mess. I even said some really mean things, but you had patience with me. Not to mention you helped me cool down and your boss saved me. And I don't know, I felt like I had to tell you all that before the year ended. Much appreciated, thanks. But anyway, how are you doing? Last time you were a bit off. I'm better now, thanks a lot. Glad to hear. It was weird to see you like that. It always felt like you were putting up a cool bartender act. It did? You don't? I don't. Are you sure? What you saw as a cool bartender act is what everyone else has described as being cold. I mean, cold and cool do mean the same, but I don't try to put up that act. Sorry to disillusion you. I'm too much of a mess to do such a thing. Huh. Disappointed? Surprised, actually. What led me to believe that you were putting on an act. And more importantly, how can I make use of it when I get assigned to a bar? I must investigate further. Good luck with that. Say, let's try something bubbly now. Alright? Bubbly? You annoying. I need to look one by one then. Ay. Let's see. Bubbly. Fine. I will just look from the name. Frothy water. Fresh river. Fresh river looks fine. It's expensive. Sure, let's go with this. Here. Thanks. Hey dear, I'm gonna need some ice. Boss. Boss? Oh, I know you. Thank you. Hey, nice to see you are fine. I'm more than fine. I'm alive. I'm here. I avoided my biggest mistake in life thanks to your timely intervention. I don't know what overcame me. I just felt like, like everything was shouting. I couldn't stop the shouting, so I just felt like, thank you. Don't even mention it. I just did what I felt was right. Jill, ice, please. Right. Are you alright? Did you seek help? I know a couple of people that could help you. Don't worry, I'm perfectly fine. I've gone to a therapist a couple of times, but he says I'm okay. I just... something overcame me, but you intervened and... I don't know what to say. You already said thank you. Saying that you are fine is more than enough for me. I should have come to thank you earlier. I owed you that at least. Don't worry, I just go out and be happy. You have a second chance, so use it as best as you can. I will. I'll be leaving. Happy New Year, Jill, and thank you again. Please come again. So, a couple of weeks ago, I read some news about a woman saving a suicidal girl, catching her mid-air. Would you know something about that, boss? Maybe, maybe not. Whoever it was probably just did it because it was the right thing to do. Feeling lonely? That voice. Oh, hello. It's you. I know who you are. Well, I don't, but I see you. I met you before. Hey, Joe. Long time no see. Really long time no see. Seriously, it feels like it's been over a year since I last saw you. I was planning on visiting you last week, but things were pretty heavy back then. So I just waited in the background until the tension wore off a bit. So is this Jill's imaginary friend or something? But I guess some Lillian can see her, so I don't know. Earth to Joe, I'm talking to you here. I guess you haven't done the prologue. Isn't that the isn't that the definition of prologue, that I did it before the story even started? If I ignore her, she will leave. I am not an unfathomable sense of regret. You can't just ignore me, you know? I don't know, when I first start games, she appears and then we starting the day, right? So I don't know if that's what you mean by that. Julian Stingray, I'm talking to you. Calm down, don't fall for her taunts. How did she know my full name though? I thought your full name was Julia Natalie Stingray, or did you legally remove the Natalie? Never mind that. Is she reading my thoughts? Yeah, I mean, they are kinda written in the middle of the screen. Hard not to see them, actually. Alright, that's it. I'm going crazy. That's such a self-centered way to see the world. You assume that you are crazy because you can't accept that this world could be weirder than you think. This world is amazing because of the things you just can't explain. And just because only you experience something doesn't mean it's a lie or that you are crazy. I mean, just look at ASMR. Oh? No, I'm pretty sure that's what a crazy person would say in this scenario. You acknowledge me. Shit. That's good. I'm not serving you anything. What? Why? Last time you came, I had to clean the drinks I served you off the floor. Don't be like that. The drinks were also paid for with my money. I don't know how you did it, but that set any and all plans I had for the rest of the week off balance. I was gonna buy some car with the money I had to put up for those drinks. Dog duty done. I know we have slow days, but for God's sake. You okay? You look angry. I'm fine. Good job out there. I'm back. Ah, boss, what happened? Meeting cut short. At least I drank the bottle. Are you okay? You look distraught. I'm fine. So they really can't see you. I mean, you're right in front of them. And you're wearing jeans under a skirt. Why? Just why? Dana, you're blocking Anna. It's okay. If Anna is imaginary, it's fine. 2 people, of course. Is that a new trend? What does she think she's doing? Everyone feels like it's not quite right. Everyone thinks they should call you out. But they can't bring themselves to do it because it's not that wrong. There are things like space after all. It's uncannily right. Not all that wrong, and they can't stop staring. Not like anyone other than we could see it though. They could see it if they wanted to. Jill, you're making an awful lot of faces there. You okay? Yeah, just remembering stuff. Man, I miss not being crazy. Boss, I'm leaving early today. And you stay. Oh no, the the comment. The thoughts become the speaking, and the speaking become the thoughts. Who stays where? Crap, did I just? You have to be the first person I've met who mixes their inner and outer voice. I thought I saw one of the dogs near the counter. Sorry. Oh, okay. Can I leave a bit earlier today? Sure. Thanks for taking care of the fort. What about me? You haven't left yet. I will thank you when you leave. That's not what I... Whatever. Wow. Here's something in case you felt lonely today. Wow. If only I have a boss that gave me a tip of $300 if in case I feel lonely. Must be nice. I know, right? Even though with $300, imagine, with $300 we can only afford 360, yeah, 5 cups of noodle. Imagine, that's crazy. Jill just wanted Night of the ID Snatchers. Buying a poster of it will prevent her from getting too distracted. What the hell is Night of the ID Snatchers? So cute for nerds. Wow. Oh, don't be rude, Jill. Why you hate nerds? I think of how much sushi you can get, but sushi must be super expensive in this cyberpunk world. Yeah. I don't dare to imagine. Wait, tell her the wait. Oh, this is our brain in a jar. Tyler is currently looking at their chances at becoming a senator. Yeah, I don't know what to feel about that actually. Okay, what do she want? Something poster. Wait. This is. I'd have blue balls if I still had any. Wow. Okay. I mean, yeah, sure. Yeah. Good evening. Hey, Jill. Hey, let's have a New Year's party this Saturday. Isn't that a bit soon? Why? Did someone famous get killed at the New Year's party? No, I mean, never mind. Sure, I'm in for it. Great. And Gil? He's coming too. I mean, it's not like he has anything else to do. Wow. Rude. No, I mean, where is he? Wait. Wait, suddenly there is no sound of the chat. He was escorting a client of his to the station. He should be back any second now. Oh, okay, there is the noise back. See? So you coming to the New Year's party too, Gil? It's not like I have anything else to do, so I told you. We are depressed. See? People, lots of people complaining about how usually like 14 gives the patch, drop the patch right on the Christmas season, the holiday season, but we need to understand that lots of depressing people like this. Okay, it's not like there is no there. What's the it's not like I have anything else to do. Yeah, for these people there is nothing else to do. So actually the developer give us a gift of Christmas by giving us something to do, literally. So yeah, good for you if you have friends, family, events to attend to, or whatever on holiday season. But think about the depressing people like us. We are depressing people. Ay, ay, ay. Oh yeah, the kid from the other day, Gaby, I think you called her, asked me to give you this. I believe it's a note. A note? Gaby? Let's see. Oh, first of all, I want to apologize for my behavior before. I was still hurt by my sister's death, and it wasn't fair to take out all the stress on you, let alone put the blame on you. And so, it feels weird to ask this of you after how I treated you, but I really want to talk to you. I want to catch up, but to chat for a while, to do what you were doing with me before I lost out. I want to understand this freedom you talk about, the fear that drove you to a fight with my sister. I'll go back to the bar on the 31st. I won't take much of your time. If you don't want to see me after all that, I'll understand. But please, I really want to talk to you, Gaby. Wow, for a kid, this is amazing. This is very, very mature approach. It's crazy. I salute Gaby. Wow, that girl has a big vocabulary. See, I was always a smart one. Why is it raining again? Please let me know if the stream is broken again. Yeah. The 31st is written in different handwriting. Oh yeah, she asked me when would you be here and relatively free, so I told her about the party. I also assume you'd say yes to the party, which might not have been the best idea now that I think about it. Boss, I'm having second thoughts about coming to the party. What? Why? Because I really don't want to face Gaby again. Now it's coming back to me. What drove me to never go back and apologize after all these years? Fear and shame. Shame because I know I made a hideously stupid mistake, and it's painful to face your mistakes. And fear of what they might say. With Lenore, we never broke up formally. So I was always afraid that if we were to meet again, she'd break up with me. And I don't want Gaby to tell me that she hates me to my face. Lenore was in the right to break up with me, and Gaby is in the right to hate me. But I don't want her to. Maybe if I never see her again, she'll never tell me that and... Jill, you idiot! Eh? You're thinking backwards. Didn't your letter say she wanted to understand you? If you bail out on this, she will hate you. Not only that, but you are getting a new chance here. Do you wanna live the rest of your life running from another memory? Didn't you just say to Armitage that you hate feeling like that? Armitage? Titty hacker. Alma, right. I don't know what happened when you fought with that girl's sister, but now you have a chance to make amends. And not only that, you have us watching your work. So I want you to think about this. One day, a fear of a lifetime filled with regret. Which one do you pick? Yeah, you're right. I hated feeling like that. I won't run away this time. Good, because I would have gone to your apartment and dragged you out of here if need be. Hey, boss, thanks. That's what friends are for. Yeah, anyways, let's start the day. Oh, that's one way to start the day. Wait, what's... Oh, I have to song. Okay. Time to mix drinks and change lives. Why are you two still here? Seriously though, this is the second note that has stirred such feelings in me. Second one? 2 weeks ago, I got another note in the mail. This one is from Lenore. Was that the envelope you took away from me in a panic? Yep. You haven't opened it? Why not open it with Gaby? You are facing one fear, might as well face the other. Maybe. Don't push her, Chief. I'm not. I just know she's capable of doing all that. I'll go secure stuff for the party. Call me if you need anything. Keep it up, Jill. Thanks. Happy holidays! Someone's happy. We held a party for the staff and their children. You should have seen the faces of those kids receiving gifts. Nabbing that Santa suit at the last minute of the other day was totally worth it. Santa dresses seem to have been popular this year. I heard they were sold out in most places. There was this weird shortage of Santa suits, but luck was on my side this year. Sorry for that outburst. Stella is so cute, dear, by the way. Why? You look so happy. I felt happy too. You shouldn't hide your happiness. Anyway, can you get me a cobalt velvet, please? Sure. Cobalto velveto. Here. Thanks. Are you meeting with Say today? She should be here in a bit. She told me she wanted to drink here, and since I was coming here too, sadly I can't stay for long. I have some errands to run. How has she been lately? She's better. Her wounds have been healing really nicely. If only she stopped scratching at her bandages so often. What about her eye? Eye? Oh, hers. Sorry. I know you are sensitive about your eye, but that's cute. Ahem. It will take longer to heal, but as long as it's kept clean, there should be no problem. But to be honest, I'm more worried about her emotional wounds. She doesn't show it, but she's had depressive bouts from time to time. And who can blame her? Her life changed completely. The job she loved no longer exists. She was used as a disposable pawn in the whole buying affair. I'm afraid it will all make her go back to her old ways. Old ways? There was a rough spot when she was a teen. Her mom's clinic was about to close. Then, her biological father, who was an asshole, showed up, and the teachers at her school didn't help. She is not a slow learner by any means, but her way of learning stuff is different. She needs equivalences to things she knows. You need to get a bit in her mindset. Once you get this, she is a fast learner, but schools don't have that kind of patience. They basically branded her a failure. She even dropped out. I would have suggested a special course somewhere else, but that would have offended her. She's always been against being labeled as special or different. Anyway, she was totally different during that period. Uh, Full moated, short fused, always frowning, the total opposite of how she is nowadays. From time to time, I see that old look cross her face and it scares me. Wait, what is his ass? It's so random. You're comparing her to her teen self though. People mature. Maybe she'll show signs from time to time, but I bet she knows better than to go back to that. I hope so. Get me something cold and sweet, will you? Sure. Cold and sweet too? Let's see. Sweet, sweet, sweet. Here. Thanks. This is the kind of stuff I asked for, you know? Now that you mention it. You know, back when Sari appeared, it seems that she came here first. Oh yeah, she told me that. Glad she found a familiar face after all that chaos. Did she tell you we had a talk at the back of the bar? You did? Well, it's nothing that important, but she was devastated, you know? She was afraid, tired. It hit me quite hard, not only after seeing her covered in bandages, but also after seeing her so cheerful before. I guess I should be thanking you then. You what? When I met with her, she told me you calmed her down quite a bit. I did? I'm guessing with all that was going on, the desire to not worry me weighed on her. It has happened before. So it's good there was someone else for her to share her stress with. Thanks. Sure. I don't think I did anything noteworthy, but sure. I've been wondering, can you really be so calm in the lower parts of the city? Hmm? I mean, the streets are not exactly safe, and a cat boomer is sure to become a target. I always getting caught when I read cat boomer. That's that's really an interesting name. Well, I have my security staff with me at all times, so there is no problem. Besides, this part of the city is comfier. Come again? Sure, Uptown is cleaner and maybe more secure, but it's also too sterile. Around here, you can actually feel the warmth of the people. You feel there are people living. I especially like going to a busy food stand. I feel a warmth there that Uptown doesn't have. It's also easier to talk to people. You finally came. Welcome. If you try to talk to someone in the upper part of the city, they either shrug you off or flat out ignore you. People around here are a bit worried, but they're also more likely to talk to you. Know that things are nice there though. Can I get you something? I feel like having a beer. Make that too. But I just want one. I'm asking for one for me, adding one to your order. Oh, that, right. This say I Here, thank you. Thanks. Say! You should have seen the kids after you left. They were all playing with toys you picked. You nailed it again this year. They were all asking, where's Say? Where's Say? Why do they call you just Say when they call me Auntie Stella? I don't look that old. Don't worry, they still like you. Sorry, I had to leave, but Mom worked overtime that night and I couldn't leave her alone. What happened? Well, there were fireworks and some dog thought it'd be safer to hide in a jar. The little guy managed to get his head and a paw inside before getting stuck. And it was plastic, so they couldn't just try to break it. That's messy. She needed someone to hold the dog while she worked. Poor fella was scared. Imagine needing to help the doggo high. Well, I'm out. Oh yeah, we'll have a New Year's party this Saturday if you wanna come. Sure, it's better than depressing myself with my dad's woes about the next fiscal year. I'll be here. Bye Jill, bye Say. Careful. Oh, Say is staying? Okay. Please come again. You wanna come too? I'd love to. I'll also make up for not coming last time. How was the party? Pretty nice. We played Truth or Dare. Had some fun, broke some glasses, ate lots and lots of food. Seriously, looking back, the amount of food was ridiculous compared to the number of people who were there. Better leftovers than left hanging, don't you think? Yeah. Can I get you something? Let's try something classy. Okay. Something classy? Let's see. Do, 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 do. 250. 260. 280. Okay. There you go. Something classy. Yep, this is the thing. Stella came in quite cheery about Sunday. This Sunday? Oh yeah. Well, you know, her birthday is actually the 25th. Really? There's a weird story from when she was a kid. She heard Mega Santa's story and somehow she got it into her head that by being born on the 25th, she was the spiritual reincarnation of the original Santa. That made her start giving out gifts like crazy. She got over it, but the gifting stuck to her. Spiritual reincarnation? Well, the story says the Redmond family destroyed Santa's spirit, and that Mega Santa was reborn as a manifestation of the Christmas spirit. She thought she was the old Santa spirit in a new body. That girl was delusional as a kid. Huh. Speaking of things you did when you were young, Stella mentions she's worried about you going back to your old ways. Something about a rough period where you were angry or something. Oh, that. It's sweet that she was worried, but I won't go back to those days just like that though. Even if I face the same situation, I am more mature, you know? I'm not a teen anymore. Expected as much, told her as much. Hey, can you get me something bubbly? Sure. That time I was reincarnated into a cyberpunk world as a cat boomer. Ah, now that you mention that, I wonder if there is any goofy anime title this season that kinda like that. Yeah, yeah. Wait, I remember something. Let's see. Blah 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 blah. Oh. Okay, so yeah, okay. I was checking solo leveling and I thought there is a new season or not. Let's see. Have you have you seen the vending machine one? Wait, what vending machine? The vending machine that taser people in this game, or do you mean anime about vending machine? Wait, it's actually animal? It's not this season, but I think last year. Huh? No? What the hell is a vending machine anime? Here, bubbly, bubbly. Hey Jill, wanna know how Stella got her eye? Huh? I feel you shouldn't tell me that. She told you my story, it means she likes you enough, it's fine. You remember when I told you one white knight saved me from another? Well, it's about the other one. Apparently, he was running away after doing something, I don't know. We were at the park and he held us hostage. At one point, they tried to approach and he just... What? He gouged her Stella's eye out? What? I tried to stop him, but he just went and kicked me. I still remember that kick. I could feel my ribs breaking. There was pain in places I didn't know could feel pain. From time to time, I still relive that day. The kick in my torso, Stella screams. It's chilling. Yeah, no shit. I will be traumatized. It's an anime. I was reborn as a vending machine wandering in a... You must be kidding. There is no way. There is no way. Oh my god. Yeah, of course it's a girl. After being crushed to death by a vending machine, is reincarnated as a sentient vending machine in a fantasy dungeon world. Oh, 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 it's over. It's over. Ah, the future is ruined. Anime is not like how it used to. I briefly regained consciousness after the kick, when I felt like I was being lifted. The white knight that attacked us was on the floor, not moving. I was on another white knight's shoulder. He took his helm off and put it on an angry Stella. I passed out, and when I came to, I was in a hospital. Apparently, the kick ruptured a couple of organs and I was put on emergency care. I woke up because Stella was punching my leg, telling me to wait. Oh, my Stella must be so worried. Also, that's so cute. Like, imagine your eye is so hurt, but you still care about your friend. Wow. Damn. Just damn. What made you bring this up? I bring this up because that guy that was here last time I came, I think he's the one that saved us. Wait, Virgilio is a white knight? No fucking way. What made you think that? Sure, more pounds and years, but I'm pretty sure it's him. There's something about his face I just can't dismiss. I'd like to see him again. Do you know how? Do you know the steampunk museum? Ask for Virgilio there. Gotcha. Well, I'm done for today. Thanks, Jill. Please come again. I will go take my break, Jill. Sure. What is that smile? What is this plot twist? Oh, that stupid philosophical buffon, whatever. Blech. Cannot believe it. I will grab a bit of ice for my drink. One moment. Okay. I wonder if I left food for Fore. I mean, Fore will be fine, I guess. Uh... Okay, I'm here. Wait, why the long face, Dorothy? You won't get through the bar anytime soon. You can't stop walking. Ah, honey, you want something? The usual, I guess. Usual, usual, so, wow. Is, is she breaking? Here. This is nice. Nice, nice, ice? Okay, you're freaking me out. What's up with you? Hey, honey, how do you know what's real? How so? I mean, how do you know if what you see is an actual thing? How can you tell if what you see around you is actually happening? What tells you everything is not actually a fabrication? Is Dorothy going through existential crisis? Wow. What tells me I'm not just a simulation in a computer? Those ponderings brought you to the bar? What? Oh, I'm in the bar. Am I? You you only just order one drink. You're not supposed to have this existential so soon. So you're having a solipsistic crisis of sorts? Solip what? Solipsism. The theory that the self is the only thing that can be known to exist. See? There's another thing right there. That word. Solipsism. What does it even mean? Where the hell did it come from? Well, solus means alone and ipse means self. Yes, but how did it come to be? Do you expect me to believe that a lot of people just randomly decided to make noises and decide, hey, let's make this noise means this? It doesn't make sense. Words don't make sense. I've been repeating words for a long time and they've stopped making sense. Why? Calm down, that's just semantic satiation. Stop making up words, honey. And then there's this counter. How can I be sure the counter is really there here? It is. Please stop tapping it. Hold on, just making sure. I should make her a drink. At the very least, I'll have something to throw at her. Deal, please. Oh, hello, Kuro. Good evening. You kinda have a point. I have similar thought before. I mean, that's what we call being woke, I guess. When we just stop and trying to actually think about stuff. That's when we wake up and, well, I guess questioning everything. Which I don't know. It's very hard to answer this kind of question. It's like what we see is supposed to be from what our eyes perceive light. True. What drink? Should I give her another piano man? Can I give her the expensive one? Let's see. Zero? Really? Wow, okay, that's crazy. So how do we know the red is real red, is green really green because of stuff like color blindness? No, we don't. That's why people have like, what's the name? Let me Google. Like prosopagnosia, like the face blindness. Some people have that, and which how they it becomes different, like how they perceive the world than the other people that doesn't have that, right? Or like how if you have floaters because there are stuff in your eyes and stuff like that, or say if you have a relation in your brain and it starts making you see things. Yeah. Like some people can even see the color on the notes, like on the music and stuff. Yeah, human brain is amazing, and we actually don't know is what we know is like what the collaborative, I guess, what the common majority people say is this. A is A, square is square, but we never know. Meanwhile, we discuss this philosophical act. I'm kinda annoyed that am having zero there. I should give her piano woman. Oh, stop tapping the counter so much. I'm this close to throwing this at your face. Sorry. So let's start from the beginning. Since when did you have this existential crisis? Since earlier today, I think. I was remembering the good times I had with my guardian. Oh, true. The last time she said she wanted to meet her, but I don't know. It was all too sudden. I was thinking about everything that happened from a week ago until now. How much fun I was having, how much I love everyone around me, and out of nowhere the thoughts start spiraling up in my mind. What is love? What is fun? Are those feelings real? Is all of that real? Am I ah, back to the start of the day. We are depressing people. Ah, yeah. What tells me I'm actually not body? What if I'm just some computer somewhere thinking it has a body? What if I'm just a human girl in a comatose dream? What tells me that you are real? Eh? For all I know, I might just be a figment of someone's imagination. Or even just an AI simulation in some computer that thinks it's a human. I've been there, Dorothy. That existential doubt and crisis, that uncertainty about whether or not things are real. It was a couple of months only, but I remember having panic attacks and scratching my arm to feel something. But the panic attack gave me a rush of adrenaline, so I couldn't feel the stress and the fear got worse. What did you do to get over it? Oddly enough, I read a book. The Last Train in the World, one of my favorites. At one point I cried with the book and I realized I was crying over a fake things, the story and its character. I didn't care less for them because they were fake. Why not think of reality like that too? Even if I'm a figment of someone's imagination, I still care about you. That's what I told myself, at least. It wasn't immediate, but that focus helped me. I like it. Hey, can I take this drink? I made it for you. Thanks. Okay then. Oh, what? Okay? Phew. Why did you throw it on your head? To feel something you made. And? It burns and itches a bit. I'll get you a towel. I mean, yeah, it's whatever. I still get $0 from that anyway, but honestly, it's kind of worse for her since she's actually from an AI and all. Yeah. I guess it's like double layered existential crisis. Classic Dorothy. Kalau Dorothy is precious, I know. I wonder if we can cuddle her again. Delivery for Dana say, oh, I've been here before. Oh, I know you. The biker that trying to be tough guy, but like sweet drinks. Mr. Mario, welcome back. I have a delivery for Dana Sane. Who is that? It's my boss. I'll get it for her. Right, send here, please. It's a big package. I wonder what's inside. You should open it. If it's something perishable, maybe it will need to be refrigerated. Let's see. It's a winner. A really big winner. Hey, honey. The big package had a big winner inside. Is Dorothy already back to herself? What will your boss do with such a thing? I don't know how she will cook it. Perhaps she will chop it. Honey! Seems the winner is too big to eat correctly. What a child. Stop! Maybe you could prepare some right now? What do you say, honey? Do you want some of your boss winner? I... Seriously, Jill? She's the making the jokes. And you're the one trying not to laugh too hard at them. Anyway, we all know if we dare cook this without her permission, she'll hang us upside down. She'll hang me upside down. Hey, jacket boy, what's your name? I'm Mario. Come on, Mario. I'll buy you a drink. He might have another delivery, you know? This is the last one, actually. I'll accept your offer. I'll have a sunshine cloud. And you? I'm fine. Such a cougar. At least Dorothy seems better. Come on, girl. Shake, 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 shake. Here. Thanks. Hey, call me Dorothy. You can also call me darling for the right amount. Yeah, Dorothy, why did you buy me a drink? Just to let you know, I don't swing that way. What way, Lillian? I'm a man's man. I like men. Wow. This Mario to say with such a confidence. Amazing. I'm a man's man. Amazing. Not that there's anything wrong with liking women, but oh, don't worry. I wasn't hitting on you. I was thanking you. Thanking me? Your package. Let me see honey here laughing like an idiot. It's easier than you think. That made me happy and I don't know, it fit with what she was telling me earlier. I'm more calm than when I entered. Glad to help, I guess. Well, duty calls. Bye Mario, bye John, bye honey, enjoy your big winner. Out with you. She seems like a nice girl. I don't mean for it to sound like I get it. Don't worry, you like guys, it's clear. Speaking of, you like motorcycles, don't you? I do, yeah. Have you been to the motor district? I spend all of my free time in the motor district actually. Why? Is it true what they say about all the illegal races going on there? You're not a cop, are you? As far as I remember, no. Well, I mean, there are illegal races, but there's also a semi-legal league going on there. Semi-legal? The authorities acknowledge that there's a race going on. They don't know what goes on in them, well, however. Modified engines, casualties, substance abuse. The illegal ones end up being safer in the end. Huh. Have you heard about a biker called Christine Love? Miss Love, of course. Everyone knows who she is. What about her? Is her gang as dangerous as they say? I don't know. Nobody knows. Excuse me? They look intimidating enough, but truth is that nobody has faced them directly. Moreover, nobody wants to be the one that got beaten to a pulp if they turn out to be what they seem. So her gang is just there. Wait. I press it. Without reading. Menacingly doing their own thing, not bothering anyone. Oh. Do you want anything else? I'll have a pie and a man. Alright. Wow, are we gonna see the biker? The legendary biker You know, speaking of biker, it reminds me of the mother of Honda Tohru, the one from Fruit Basket. The it's just the figure of like the Yankee Yakuza, no, not Yakuza, I guess. Well, Yankee woman. I always associate it with her. The, just just very cool image. Here, yeah, this is nice. This will sound weird, but do you believe in replibots? How do you pronounce that? Replibots? There's the belief that some lilim out there are designed to perfectly replicate a particular human. Oh, maybe I call it like replicate. Okay. That someone or something replaces those humans with such lilim. Thus, they call them replibots. You know a lot about this. I don't. It's in most magazines nowadays. Well, it's the first time I've heard of it. What about it? On my way here, I almost ran over my neighbor. He just showed up in the middle of the street. And I say almost because he moved really quickly out of the way. Then I went to deliver a package and somehow my neighbor was there, almost immediately after the whole thing. And he was there the whole time. Maybe it was someone that looked like him. He had the same looks, clothes, and mannerisms. Trust me, you know a perfect replica when you see one. And you saw the kid Lilim here. They could easily pass off as humans. There are even Lilim doll idol singer nowadays whose voices can pass off as human. They could be passing off as humans under our very own noses, replacing us with it little by little. At this point in time, I really doubt it. Lilim behavior is a bit different. You can easily tell someone's a Lilim because they seem... How do I put this? They don't care about risk and danger as much as we do. They treat risk with a lot more leniency. Still, be careful. Keep an eye out for uncanny doppelgangers. I'm leaving. Thanks for everything. Please come again. What's your take on the Replibot thing? Do you believe in them? Do you? Not really, but I asked you first. When I was in high school, I had this irrational fear of aliens. I was paranoid that they would come. What would I do then? I remember I lost lots of sleep because of it. That doesn't answer my question. Let me finish. After many months of fear, I reached a conclusion that might as well apply here. It's useless to be afraid. I am but a simple woman. I wouldn't be able to do shit against them. So I'd rather live without being afraid. Because the memories of not being afraid will be my only solace when the nebulae crabs invade. Or I mean, when the replibots come. Jill, are you still afraid of aliens? What part of it's useless to be afraid didn't you catch? Right. Beck, did anything happen? I discovered I have the sense of humor of an 8-year-old. Did anything new happen? Hey! They brought you a package. Ah, yes, my curated winner. It's a gift from my folks. It was delayed in customs, but here it is. Ah, classic customs. You guys want some of it? This Jill. That's a new one. Have some pocket money. I'm out of excuses. Wow. Oh, we only need. We only have 2 more days. Wow. We still lack 1,000. And now Jill wants to buy some mannequin necklace. Ah, yeah. Dana is literally like, take my money. True, we love a boss like that. If only every boss like that. I mean, if the business goes well, if if the business doesn't go well, I don't want to the boss to give me tips. I also need my own working place to be good, right? So I can keep on working. Yeah. I guess the bar is, I guess, just a side business for our boss because she keeps on throwing us money. Woman marries anime pillow. Wow. Nobody is actually surprised. I know on our on our year of the law. Wait, how does it say it again? Whatever. In this day and age, I don't even surprise. It's just a plain generic anime huge pillow with the times. I mean, don't yuck someone yum or something. I don't know. It's okay to marry a pillow or something. Right. Wait, how much again? 500. Sheesh. Love spending money on random things. Man. We only have one day, I guess? One or two? I don't know, man. Fine. Let's pray and work and pray. Good evening. Jill, I'm out to get firecrackers. Firecrackers? It's New Year's, right? We need some. Wouldn't firecrackers scare off the dough? Yeah, good idea. Go ahead. I'll be back in a bit. Even for a cat lover, you sure get excited about firecrackers and a whole lot more when dogs are involved. I know how hypocritical it sounds and I don't care. Jamie's here. Greetings. Anyway, let's start. Oh, Jamie literally just say hi and go to Gil. Well, it's fine. I'm the mix drinks and change lives. The guy that wouldn't come back twice. Yeah, shut up. By any chance, did something fly over here 2 weeks ago? On Friday? Yes. There were lots of weird explosion noises throughout the night, but as far as I understand, those were made by a flying drone or something like that. So it flew by here. I take it you know what made the noise? Let's just keep it at whatever drone story you heard. Right. The noise got annoying after a while, I must say. So it remained in the vicinity. I don't know what counts as in the vicinity, but yeah, distant explosions all night. Interesting. So it didn't get far away. Now get me a Mars blast. Fine. Your order is my command. Shake it, shake. There you go. Well, you didn't mess up. Man, the two people that keep hoping us to messing up higher. Sorry if I may interject. You looking for a fight? Most certainly not. You really think you'd stand a chance? You're like half his size. I can't fight Dirty. He kills people for a living. I can't fight Dirty. Yeah, please. You make me sound like a savage. It would be like me saying that you get people drunk for a living. It's not wrong, but there are better ways of saying stuff like that. You're right, sorry. And like I said, I'm not looking for a fight. I just noticed you seem to like strong drinks. What about it? Well, to be honest, it's a rare sight in this bar. I'd even come to believe I'm the only one here who enjoys them. Aside from the owner, may I suggest you try a suplex next time? It might be to your liking. Hmm. Okay, let's try this suplex thing. Right. Wow, it's rare for Jamie to just intervene like that. Just a fellow strong drink enjoyer, I guess. Yeah, good stuff. Like a less burning but punchier pile driver. Say, your face looks somehow familiar, Mr. Call me Jamie. And you are? I'm Ingram. Anyway, I think I saw your face somewhere. Maybe when I needed to look for a specific file at home. Did you perhaps go through a nanomachine expunge? I did actually. Figured that figured as much. Only a handful of people do that. And almost all of them are people with nanomachine rejection that feel oddly suicidal. So, why go through the whole thing? Rejection? Need to hide something? The second one. It's easier to remain undetected when they have no means to track you or your activity. I see. How does the expunge work? You lie in a pressure chamber and they give you a special IV solution. It causes nanomachine rejection while giving you the antibodies needed to prevent them from getting back in. For 5 hours, you're trapped in bed while a horrible pressure builds up in your body, and nanomachines are forced out. They're like little needles all over your body. You feel them in your eyes, in your gums, in your toes, everywhere. uh, uh. And after all that, they need to implant you with a mechanism that constantly releases the same antibodies. Ouch. What are you having, Jamie? This is a gut punch. Yeah, should have figured. Hey, give me one of those. Sure. Here. Yeah, I love this. It looks different from yours though. I added a couple of extras in his actually. I know, right? I want to punch him. So, where's the antibody unit they stuck you with, Jamie? Inside, like all other maintenance systems. It can be troublesome at times, but the perks of not having nanomachines in the body outweigh the cons. And the rest of the enhancements? Were you reconstructed or have you been adding them over time? Over time, either by getting a much needed enhancement or through fixing injuries. I see. Well, it was a pleasure, Jamie, but I gotta leave. Nice meeting you, Ingram. Please come again. Don't count on it. You saved that twice. Shut up. Seem like a nice guy. Right. I won't call him a bastard, but he's not the nicest in the bunch. Maybe you caught him on a bad day. Nah, I think you're just that good at bringing out the nicer side of people. Oddly enough, that guy tires the hell out of me. Someone's in a good mood. Give him a bad touch, will you? That way you'll be in a good mood too. Well, considering there is a day where Jill not even laughing when serving a bad touch, this is a good change of pace. Gil, you have such a petty sense of humor. Guilty as charged. So, what put you in a good mood? Oh, yeah, that. Today, my sister was supposed to be in court for all the custody proceedings. Of course, not only does she show up later than her husband and drunk at that, but also dressed like she got fucked in the back of a parking lot. And to top it off, she forgot to even bring her kids. Oh my god. I'm sure Jill wants to give her a bad touch. That's a nice one, Kuro. Luckily, my parents brought them to court. The judge assigned the kids to my parents for the time being. So she really messed it up, huh? When they came back to the house and Diana started throwing a temper tantrum, she said it was lucky her husband didn't get the kids because the angst would make her jump onto the highway. So Eva comes and says, then make sure it kills you because we aren't dealing with you as a cripple. Wow. Okay, wow. Damn. I shouldn't reinforce that behavior, but I don't know. Maybe it was the timing, but I've been laughing for an hour now. You hold the quiet, the animosity for Diana, don't you? She and I used to be the closest friends when I was 7 or 8. We played all the time. We even slept on the same bed for a while. Then she turned into a teen. We stopped playing. She had other things she wanted to do. I could forgive all of that. I mean, the age difference and all. But there is something in particular I still can't forgive. It was a day she invited her friends to the house, and I went to ask her something. As I was leaving, one of her friends asked if I was her sister, and she said she had no little sisters. Oof. I think that was the moment that finally broke the pedestal I held her on. I admired her as much as a kid could admire someone, you know? Little by little, that admiration wore off until we finally reached that breaking point. I felt betrayed. And you haven't been able to forgive her after 40 years? Hey, it's not that I still hold a grudge against her, but rather the Diana who said all those things so many years ago is the same Diana that I know today. How so? She hasn't matured one bit. She's still as selfish, childish, and immature as she was back then. When you see her, you don't see an adult. You see an overgrown, horny teen. So, aside from destroying any admiration I held for her, she's made sure not to fix that impression. That's, you know, not yeah. Even if it is family by blood, not everyone is good, you know. Wow, her sister is such a red flag. I know. Huh. But enough about me. How are you? Everything is fine, aside from this note. A note? Remember how I told you I lashed out at my dead girl get ex sister? Yeah? I got this note from her. Let's see. Wow, she must really feel bad about the whole thing. As do I. So what's the problem then? The same fear that drove me away from her in the first place. Right. Give a brain, Tinny, will you? There's a little story I wanna tell you. Right. Here. This is the thing. Let's start. Whoa! Oh my god. Why are you here? Oh hell no. This is the story of a girl who grew disillusioned with one of her sisters. Soon, it became animosity, and not long after that, she distanced herself completely from said sister. With time, the girl would become attached to her eldest sister, looking up to her achievements. All I can look at right now are those boobs. Is Anna the intrusive thoughts of Jill or something? Not now. Said sister would even marry the girl's best friend not soon after. And after the girl went into college, said sister would quit her job. The sister was worried sick about leaving her baby kid alone, prompting her to quit her high-ranking job. What if I hire your high-ranking leaves? Oh my god, Anna, please. Shut up. The girl, even as an adult, felt betrayed. Her role model sister went against everything she held her in high esteem for. She was no longer a child, and yet she felt like a part of her had crumbled. Hey Joe, I can leave her sweater. Do you wanna see? I bet you wanna see. Alright, enough. Enough? Shit. Peace out. I mean, I know the girl is you and the sister is your eldest sister. Please get to the point. Guess who is that behind Alma? I would say either like the imaginary friend or like the intrusive thought of Jill, but I wouldn't know. Right. The point is, if you don't face her, she will be heavily disappointed. She's trying to make a mess with you. That must take courage, lots of it. Yeah, you're right. My mouth's dry. Can I get a beer? Right. Yeah, this Anna is a menace for Jill, I guess. Here. Thanks. So tell me, did you and this Gabby girl get along? Oh yeah. I never had brothers and sisters, but once Lenore introduced me to her as her sister-in-law, she got so excited about having a new sister that she clung to me a lot. I helped her in her studies, read books with her, played with her a lot. She was pretty much my sister too. I have to leave, but I'll tell you this. As both a big and little sister, if you don't grant that girl the chance of talking to you, I'll never forgive you. Yeah. Oh, there's a small New Year's party this Saturday if you are interested. Oh, sure, I'll be here. Remember, I won't forgive you. Yeah. I'll go take my break. Alright? Wow, you were here? You were quite absorbed in the conversation just now. Jamie even say goodbye to you, didn't you hear? Anyways, call me if anything comes up. Too distracted because of the potential of seeing Alma's boobs. It's less chilly today. Jill, a kid's looking for you. Oh shit. Oh, this kid, okay. Hey. Ah, Norma. Phew. You're back. Oh god, no. Oh, fuck you. You do know I'm not giving you any drinks, right? Crap, I said it. I said it out loud. Yeah, actually, I wanted to thank you. Phew, she thought it was for her. Thank me? Well, for starters, by not complying and giving me alcohol. Everything else would have fallen apart if I had some. Oh, so responsible, Joe. I kind of faced my mom and told her all about the pressure she was putting on me, and said I wanted to figure out what I wanted to do. And, well, she didn't speak to me for 2 days. After that, she told me that it'd be a waste to spend money in a university for me to not give it my all. So she told me to still go to the college course, but that I was free to explore. Glad to hear that. And, well, I wanted to thank you for that. Me? If I just rushed headfirst into my original plan, things would have gotten ugly. And you were right. I would be hurting her for the sake of hurting. So, thank you. Don't worry about it. I'll leave before it's too late outside. Be careful. Oh, so sweet. Shut up. Hey Jill, mind helping me here? Sure. Make a bleeding Jane, please. On it. Wow, this Anna keep on popping up. I wonder why. Shaky, shaky, shake, shake, shake. Thanks. Hey Joe, do you hate me? Hate is a harsh word. It's not against you directly, but rather the fact that only I can see you. Like I told you, if they wanted, they could see me. And why can't I? You're the main character? I don't know. Is that breaking the fourth wall? What are you? A cute girl. Right. You okay, Jill? Making a lot of faces there. Yeah, just remembering stuff. Could you give me a hand here and serve a beer, please? Sure. Thanks. Would you lighten up if I showed you I can interact with the environment? Maybe they'll spook me, but let's try. There. Can't see anything. You sure? Yep. Weird. Nobody expects the Dorothy Inquisition. Dorothy Inquisition, Dorothy Inquisition, Dorothy... Ouch, I missed my tongue. Can't believe I'm using the spare tongue so early in the... Spare tongue? I mean, as expected from Dorothy, but what the hell? Imagine if you, I don't know, in the middle of working and your tongue just malfunction and I don't know, Dorothy just be like 1 second and then just I don't know, remove the tongue and replace it, install a new one. Just the potential of that kind of scene is hilarious. Ahem. Honey! Ah, hey Dorothy. I'm making a quick stop for a drink. Can I get a fluffy dream? Sure. Da, 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 da. Thanks. Oh yeah, before you leave. What? Are you guys throwing a New Year's party too? Yep. Sure, I'll be here then. Well, I've got things to do, so... You do? Who does what? Sorry, I sneezed. Weird sneezes. I don't think it's so much of malfunction. I think she meant something else, but you still have a point. I mean, malfunction can be of many things, you know? Anyway, I'm out for now. Oh yeah, Joe? Take care of Becky, please. Man, she was in a rush. Okay, fuck that noise. Fireworks are sold out everywhere. I'll need to get them through more shady means. She's gonna buy them from the internet. She'll find them and put us all at a risk of burning. I'll make sure there's an extra extinguisher at hand. Please. Well, I guess that's it for today. You sure you are fine? I am, don't worry. Hey Gia, mind if I ask a silly questions? I'm mixing drink all day and I need to drink myself. Phew, phew. You've seen my clients. You can assume I don't mind silly questions. Silly answers can get on my nerves though. Sorry, what did you wanna ask? Do you know why they call them cat boomers? I mean, I guess their second set of ears look like a cat's, but the word boomer seems so out of place. Not so much when you consider it's not them, but their parents who were called such. Oh, let's go a bit back first. You do know why cat boomers look like that, right? Because they went through some anti-nanomachine rejection treatment while they were still a fetus, right? It's called the Yamasaki Romanova treatment. Or was it the Romanenko Yamada treatment? Let's call it the catification procedure. It was not only the first successful genetic treatment on a fetus, but also the first way to fight nanomachine rejection. Moreover, that research had a bit of a rocky story. Funding got cut in the middle of it, at a critical point that could make or break the whole thing. Not to mention Seibatsu Corp's record of not addressing nanomachine rejection at all. The rest of the research was funded by Maki Stengovich. Was it Stengovich? Let's call him Stengovich for now. He is a businessman whose unborn daughter got diagnosed with early nanomachine rejection. Stengovich funded the research, and in a desperate move, his wife offered herself and her daughter as a test subjects. Of course, the experiment was a success. The girl, Sylvia Stengovich, didn't die. She became the living testament of a scientific breakthrough. But then, the story of how things played out for Sylvia got sensationalized in the media and created a weird fad. Parents made their unborn children go through the catification procedure, even if they had no ailments at all. All because one particular girl whose life got saved through that treatment became a media darling for a bit. A whole generation of kids with those cat-like protrusions got born, and their parents got called cat boomers. A generation of parents obsessed with those cat-like features. The fad quickly passed, but the term remained in use. Eventually, cat boomer just started being used for people with the protrusions instead of their parents. We keep calling them protrusions. Why is that? Because that's what they are. Eh? You didn't think those things on their heads were ears, right? Sure, they can be moved because they are somehow connected to the facial and ear muscles. Thus, they can move like a cat and react to their mood. But in the end, they're just appendages with no real function. Oh, really? Oh, now I'm disappointed. Where have we seen cat cat ears? I mean, I am a 14 player. I see Mikote all my life if anything goes by. So they have actual ears on top of those cat ears. Now that's kinda disappointing. It still surprises me a bit though that the biggest mutation they get after the treatment is just that. Those ears are a small miracle on their own. People have been born with no eyes for less intrusive procedures. You really thought they were functional ears, huh? Let's say I learned quite a bit today. Thank you. Don't worry. I feel like I should apologize for talking so much instead. And keep in mind, I'm fucking up the terms. I don't want you to say someone got protrusion because of a catification procedure. I'll keep it in mind. Wait, what? Yeah, the guy's name was Stingovich. Eh? I just remembered Sylvia Stingovich was around my age, and when I was a teen, there were some TV specials featuring her. And I just remember that I had the biggest crush on her. Now that I think about it, that crush had me very confused back then. And did you need to shout just now? Sorry. In any case, I'm out for the day. Alright? Be careful out there. I mean, didn't we see a character with cat ears in this game? Ah, wait. Aside from Stella, is there anyone else? Ah, I don't actually remember. Albus and no firecrackers makes Dana a dual girl. Wow. Oh, we have 10,000. Let's go. Oh wait, still have one other day. Okay. Jill is thinking a lot about Kira Miki. Buying a one of her poster will prevent her. Oh my god. We only have 100 surplus. Yeah, sure. Whatever. Jill, sure. Self-deprecating thread. Oh, what's this? The bartender can be a bit of a dick. Wow. Wow, what is this? What is this blasphemy of a slander of our Jill's name? Ay, ay, ay. Wearing socks with sandals in public is now a crime. Wow. Are you gonna capture all those people that wear Crocs then? Is that the next law? Wow. What's that? Kira Mickey poster. I could wait. I could tier one of money while in the vicinity, but hell yeah, 300. I mean, sure. Surely we can get at least $200. Yeah. Da, 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 da. Who's there? Good evening. Hey. Okay, so we've got almost everything, but we're still missing a couple of things for Saturday. And so I designated you, Gillian Applegate, as official guy who goes to buy the rest of the stuff. Applegate? I have no idea who that is. Why me? I could send Jill, but I wouldn't dare send a lady by herself. I could go with her, but I believe the bar should have at least two people in the vicinity at all times. You're not gonna say anything, Jill? If it means not being delivery girl, I'm happy to fake helplessness. Fine, give me that list. I'll be back sometime. Something tells me you're planning something, boss. What gives you that impression? Call it a gut feeling. Did you know Gil has a crush? He what? A client of his, a girl that owns a bazaar. She's been coming on to him for ages and he's only just started opening up. I just realized where you are in the game, so you found out about Jill past. Yeah, yeah, I get. If you mean Jill's past is about her that ex-girlfriend, then yes. But he's taking steps backward and I'm not gonna let him. He's opening up for fuck's sake. And so, the errands will take him to the bazaar, I take it? That's right. Huh. Alright then, to the office I go. As for me, wook wook. Yeah, the story is, yeah, I didn't expect that the story would give such a dynamic for us, like the bartender itself, because the other game that I played, that this kind of game put more emphasis on the clients, and I don't think much going on with us as the player themselves. So that is pretty a nice change of like quite unexpected. That moment really hit me and made me love the characters in the game more. Yeah, 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 yeah. Especially with how the I guess human approach on how the character tried to not really solve the problem, because sometimes the problem is not to be solved, yeah, but just to be there and respecting boundaries but still be there, know where to support and whatnot. It feels very humane, so I really enjoy that. Yeah, time to make strength and change life. Kill with a cross, huh? This place great. Oh, if it isn't. Hey Jill, sorry, but is there anywhere I can hide? Oh, hello! Finally, you here again? Like Virgie. Is. It's like how they respond to Jill in a bad mood just hit so hard, like Virgilio. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. The way Virgilio just immediately not being all the philosophical scribble sphinx like kind of thing. So yeah, that's really funny. There's an unpleasant guy on my trail. Boss, dark woman incoming. The door's open. Go ahead, the door's to the left. Thanks. Hello there. Oh, hi there. Oh, the for a moment I forgot we have a part-timer. The other one, that's the bathroom. Wait, what's the dog doing in the bathroom? Now, where did... Oh, it's you. It's been a long time you not visit this bar, Mr. Donovan. He was being such a douche at first, but when you saw him become more real, and when Dana and Dorothy show so much love, it's a silly way it was so precious. Oh yeah, Dorothy and Dana is just so silly, and they are such a good friend. Also, what is this? I just realized that I think only Donovan have actually Mister as the title on the dialogue character. What is this? The audacity to put Mister. Oh, the hellhole. Perfect. Hey kid, I'll have the usual. Right. Huh. He remembered me after 2 weeks. I know you want a big beer, sir. Wait, okay, I'm wrong. No wonder something fell off. Here. This seems right. The pepper's been a mess lately. You think with all that's happening, they'd stay and do more reports. But they're all asking for vacations and I can't afford to be understaffed. So I had to come up with some sort of reward for whoever produces the most reports. I see no difference in my feed though. Mr. Donovan, I don't mean to sound rude, but you do know the infamy of the augmented eye with the general public, right? A city page that will offer sensationalize anything and report useless things? Of course I know. Then why not try to rectify that image? Rectifying with this chauvinistic guy? To put it simply, I am being clutched by the boss in a non-pleasant way. Batu Corp and company have an eye on every publication they haven't bought yet. Report on them once and they'll find something to find you with. Twice and you'll find your resources severely cut. Anything beyond that, and the best case scenario is that they'll buy the damn operation to keep it quiet. I know there are more newsworthy things than whatever it is the lackeys pick out of the week. But if I overstep, my ass is on the line. Huh. Glad to see this hellhole is still in one piece. The BTC has been going apeshit closing bars lately. Oh yeah, that. Yesterday, they closed one that served as a key part of a drug trafficking ring. And last week, they closed 3 small bars that serve as illegal chicken restaurants. Huh. What's wrong with... Wait. What's wrong with serving chicken again? Not to mention, there are like 100 people who have BTC certificates but never use them. Instead, they keep those credentials around to stop police from raiding their homes or warehouses. I don't know about you, but it's obvious to me that some restructuring will begin at the BTC after this whole thing. Man, shit run deeper than I thought, and no news outlet talks about that. Alright kid, let's try a moon blast now. Come again? Hey, even I have to break the routine from time to time. Sure, sir. How does elegant chicken even work? I know! What is wrong with having serving a chicken? That's so silly. Shake, 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 shake. Here. Now, let's see what the ruckus is about. So, what brought you here? Oh, right. Didn't you see a Lilim coming in here? Blue hair, big tits. She's the one from the Encore concert coming up. Not really. Did she jump to the roof then? Why were you looking for her? Did you want an interview? Not really, just hitting on her. Wow. No wonder she was running away. Hey, I said hitting on her, not hitting her. Stop glaring. Why though? Are you that bored? Don't you have like a family or something? Have you seen that girl? Hot ass tits. Also, hot ass and tits. I'm suffering the weirdest combo of being hard as fuck and curious as shit right now. Yes? Huh? Whatever, mister. I want to know just how detailed those King Class CH-1A models are, personally. And so you followed her. I've yet to meet a woman that can resist the charms of Donovan the Dawson. the sometimes I know you need a confidence, but sometimes too much confidence is not in a good place, okay? You're in front of one, and I'm guessing you have quite a selective memory. Like I said, Don't you have a family or something? A wife? But that woman cheats on me as much as I cheat on her. Huh? Well, okay. I get yeah, yeah, okay. It's your life, your spouse. Who am I to judge? In fact, I'm pretty convinced she gets off on the thought of me cheating on her. Okay, now that's reaching. So that name isn't here, huh? I'll have to find a busty enough replacement tonight or I will explode. Hey, after you're done glaring, please serve me a pile driver. Right. Yeah, if only we can give him a literal pile driver. Here. Alright. Well, seeing as he's not here, I have no reason to stay. Wow, okay. Maybe I'll find someone that looks a bit like her. The guy left! Oh, alright. Thanks for sheltering me, Donna. Hope your sister likes the video. No, thank you. Seems you had a hearty talk. Your boss is such a fun person. Her sister is a fan of mine, so I recorded a small video for her and took a couple of photos. How nice of you. It's nothing really, and she did hide me, so it's the least I could do. But well, we are here already. Mind giving me something sweet? Sure. Let's give him a suplex and a gut punch while we are at it. I know. Hmm. Okay. I wonder. Is the we already have this, but I don't. But this is spice. This is not sweet. I wonder if we can give her that. I specifically buy it for her. Okay, what is the most expensive one? I think buying a woman is the most expensive from my experience. We need money to pay my rent, and I still need quite a bit. Here, thanks. So, do you know why Donovan was following you? I don't, but I wasn't in the mood to deal with him. His questions were a bit over the line last time too. Not the worst I've dealt with, but I just didn't want to humor him. I see. Seems like he was just trying to come into you. You don't say. Well, not like he'd had the chance anyways. I'm not into older guys and I'm already committed to our relationship. Wait, you are? It's not common knowledge, and the ones that hear it try to dismiss it as rumors, but I've been in a relationship with my producers for a while now. Ah, classic. Classic scandal. Really? We were both single, and that kind of stuff is bound to happen when you spend so much time together. But it all started when he read an entry I made in my blog about wanting to experience love and the life. He offered to help with that, and after he read it, and I thought, sure, why not? I already know him well enough, it wouldn't hurt to try. How nice. He's a stick in the mud where planning is due, but he's a sweetheart otherwise. I see. You know, I've met two fans of yours lately. Really? Both of them seemed to so excited when they were talking about you. It was amazing. I don't like the term fan too much. It strikes me as a bit pretentious in my opinion. I have many fans doesn't sit so well. I like many people who like my music better. Fan evokes an uglier and more pretentious image for me. Do you like what I do, Jill? Do you like my music? To be honest, I hadn't had much exposure to your work, but the few things I've heard are really good. And not gonna lie, having talked to you, I feel like I would support you even if I didn't like it. Sounds nice to hear. Hey, this all sounds familiar, but do you have anything like tea? Let me see. Yes, now is the time of my buying to be justified. The guy took the chance, not sure what to feel about people like that. Wait, are you saying about the guy who took the chance of that? Some people it's really brave. So there's that. Let's give Mulan Spark. Here. Oh, the producer? Yeah, I don't know. Usually, having a relationship with someone you work with, yeah, that's almost never goes well. But perfect. Hey, you're a King Class CH1A, right? That I am. May I ask you something about your model? Sure. Are there any differences between you and the FC-72? We both serve the same purpose, but the FC-72s have the port on their heads, which makes them more versatile. My line lacks that or the resilience of the DT-01Ds, but we're a tad more polished elsewhere. More specifically, our voice emulators are more advanced and our movements are smoother. A trade-off for functionality and power for appearance, you could say. Ah, I see. Yeah, that work and relationship doesn't bode well. Yeah, I know. So, anything new for this concert? Well, it is an encore. So we are trying to make it the same for those that couldn't go to the first one. But we always try to spice it up, like maybe with a surprise song or something. There was this one time I sang a cover for a song by B-Link. Of course, in return, they sang Your Love is a Drug. Ah, so you know the B-Link girls? You know, there is a fandom of K-pop that called herself Bling, right? Really nice kids. You'll be surprised how different from their on-stage personas they are. Really? Suzu, for example, can be really childish at times. She also laughs a lot, and loudly at that. Meanwhile, Aina is a party girl through and through. If they are not on tour, she spends her time partying like crazy. Huh? Hard to believe. I mean, their image is that of stoic girls with little expression, almost like living Victorian dolls or something. Well, they wanted to pop out in the public. They once told me, if we want people to notice us, we have to break the cutesy idol concept. And so they took the opposite road by becoming cool beauties with melancholic songs. I wouldn't say they went the opposite ways. The opposite of cutesy idols would be unkempt, tone-deaf girls spewing vitriol and hate. True, I guess? Well, I gotta go, but let's have a sparkle star first, alright? Okay. I'm really happy that I bought that Mulan tea after the first time she visited, but she almost never visit again. Feels sad. Now I can serve that. Here. Sparkling! Well, it's always a pleasure, Jill. Please come again. Will do. Oh, the handsome bartender. Nice to see you. Huh? Paul, Gil's back. I'll take my break. Alright. The handsome bartender. Wow, Gil must be so happy. Toot, 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 toot. Note to self. Buy oil for that door. Alright then. Gil, you're in my spot. Please. Oh, sorry. Also, you're cleaning one of Boss' chicken buckets. Did Boss ask you to do that? If I told you she did, would you believe me? Without a doubt. Let's go with that then. Right. Greetings! Oh, hello, Stella. What can I get you? I'll go with a bleeding Jane today. Toot, 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 toot. 1, 3, 3. Shakey, shakey, shake, shake, shake. Here you go. Thank you. What brought you here today? Waiting for sale? I came by myself actually. I was in the area and stopped to say hi. Oh, it's pretty interesting though. When I first saw you, I doubted you would ever come here again. Well, this place is comfortable, I must admit. So quiet and secluded. It's also clean, really clean. Gil is the one you can owe that to. The guy takes pride in how clean he keeps things around here. If you ever need cleaning stuff, he's a nice pick. Really? He's a bit out of it today though. I see. Hey Jill, have you heard of a new gold rush in the city? Gold rush? Everyone is paying small fortunes to get their hands on pieces of white knight suits. I think I heard or read something about that, but I'm having doubts, so probably not. In any case, how is it a gold rush? Well, the tech behind the suits was always safely guarded, but after the events at the bank, sorry, after the events at the bank, the suits were remotely shut down, breaking many of them in the process. Many units dropped their armor right there and fled when the lynching went on. Any white knight still stuck in their suit had to take the armor off manually to run away. It all happened in the middle of the lynching, so they'd be sitting ducks if they didn't. Some weren't that lucky. They got beaten up while they weren't be able to move. So, between the suits become glorified paperweights and many white knights going on the run, there ended up being a lot of junk lying around. But the whole scientific community is rejoicing. They are on the race to reverse engineer the suits and take as much technology as possible from them. And of course, even single pieces of the armor fetch a high price these days. So, have you found out about Stella's hair and why she have those drills? Oh yeah. It happened like the 2 days ago, I think. Yeah, now I know the reason, which is admittedly that's a nice what's this? Distraction from the actual thing that she wants to hide. Yeah, that's really effective. Could anyone see any profit from that research to justify those expenses? It's new tech, a whole new field ripe with patents that's open for many. So I'd say yes. Huh. I mean, The BTC is literally a conglomerate built upon patents and trademarks. I can see how. There is one weird case though. Hmm? There's this guy named Jake. He's the captain of a very unique Blitzkrieg Corps unit. Unique? The guy had a really small unit, 5 people, including himself. The aesthetics of his unit's armor was heavily modded to the point that they looked like a squad of ancient heroes. And what? Aha, they look really gaudy. But it turned out that the guy actually broke through the software and disabled the remote switch. He has one of the few, if not the only, suits of armor with the OS intact. To say they are among the most wanted people would be an understatement. You know a lot about this. It's interesting, the amount of things you hear when dealing with drunk people of all kinds in the same place. It also helps to put on a front that makes people lower their guard. That should sound familiar to you? True. I find this so interesting, like she doesn't exactly like it, but she is proud of it too. Like she wouldn't just go for a reduction surgery and all this despite wanting to hide it. Ah, it's interesting. It's all I can say is hard of being a woman. Like, uh, in some ways, yeah, I can understand that she is proud of having the something that you can show off, like when you puff your chest and you can like be proud of it. But obviously, when you, for example, looking for an outfit, or even like as the days goes on, like your back is hurting quicker because of the burden you need to literally carry all day because of that. Of course, that's not to mention like any many other cons, I guess. It's yeah. you, people can still proud of it, but yeah, it sometimes become a nuisance in its own right. With great power comes great responsibility. True, so true, bestie. Wait, here's a freebie, a fun fact. The failsafe was originally going to involve the armor blowing up and leaving no traces. Blowing up with the person inside. Oh, that's cruel. I mean, I think I saw some of the plot story like this, but holy. But regulations and law didn't allow that kind of technology near civilians. I guess even Seibatsu Corp has its limits, huh? People love to demonize Seibatsu Corp because, let's face it, they are far from innocent. But they are not evil overlords, they're just greedy. They're just a big corporation. They just so happen to have control over the what tantamount to a city-state. But corporations will naturally resort to draconian methods. I've heard horror stories from people outside the city about trying to use product placement. If you so much as hold a bottle the wrong way or get in the way of a logo, you'll be in lots of trouble. And let's not start with the theme parks or the like. Those are dystopias of their own. Then again, most of the demonization is due to Quincy being such a clown. He has no power anyways. He's just the front that whatever council behind Seibatsu Corps choose. Hmm. He makes a fool of himself and the attention is taken away from whatever it is that Seibatsu Corp is actually doing. Yeah. So what you were saying is that Glitch City is basically a huge theme park. I called the White Knights glorified mall security in the past, so yeah. No, seriously. And what? Ahem. Can I get a brand in here, please? Sure, sure. Stella is so cute. Here. Thanks. So I take it you are in a good mood today? Does it show? A bit. Yeah, well, I managed to nab a couple of tickets for the Kira Mickey encore concert. Nice. Alright, as it turns out, she was just here. Again? Sorry. Again? Can't believe I just missed her. I was surprised too. I was more surprised he remembered my name though. And like last time, she was quite a graceful client. Man, so those rumors about her being really nice in person were actually true? Amazing! I mean, you always want the famous people to be nice in real life, but having such backing to that claim, to hear that she's so nice to everyone, is nice to hear, you know? In fact, many think that's what made her so famous so quickly. How she's down to earth and totally accessible, making her someone everyone wants to root for. Ah, I see. Yeah, I mean, I guess you don't want to feel like you are supporting crappy people. Although, to be honest, I've never put much thought into that one. Hell, half the time I have no idea who made what I use, nor do I care much. Being a nice person will take you far, though. My daddy always insisted that being ruthless in the boardroom doesn't mean being an ass. And he has actually managed to get certain contracts over other more powerful people. All thanks to being a nice guy overall. Sounds like good advice. I liked Alma at first, but Stella changed my mind. She's so adorable. It's like you think Stella is some Hime character to be such a precious and adorable girl. Considering the rich background, I was thinking she would be more spoiled, but she is actually so matured and so cute. So I agree with that statement. But more importantly, Daddy, ahem, do you really believe me saying she was just here that easily? You're not the kind to lie about stuff like that for sure. Thanks, I guess. That's it. Can you go to the concert so easily? What about security and the like? My dad always had has a unit keeping an eye on me from a distance. And you'd be surprised at how easily I can disguise myself with just a different hairdo and a cap. I see. I wonder if I could get in the disabled line with Say and her wounds. Okay, okay now. Wow, I mean, that's not wrong. Say should have some benefit and accessibility, but oh no, she'll probably nag me about how she doesn't need it and we shouldn't abuse that. Eh, hey, can you get me a classic drink? Sure. Something classic? Hmm. I mean, I know a classic. I think I know a beer. It's a classic. I don't know any other drink that's classic. It's like despite her being rich, she can be so down to earth in that. Yes, uh, it's the kind of thing that uh, rich people sometimes just live in their own bubble and not really understand the world, like how the average people live their lives. But Stella is not like that. She obviously she also have a blind spot, like when she talked to the detective about the facilities can only be uh enjoyed by the people that can afford those kind of things, that kind of stuff, because she never be on the other side, right? But she's not like blind to that or like denial to that. So it's it's already so good. Like if we can say privilege done right, Stella is like that. Yeah, she knows she's rich and she still goes length to and try to sympathize and empathize with the other people. Something that people should learn from her, from people from in real life, even. Thank you. I think you should know about this. About what? As I told you about your eye. Eh? Oh, yeah, I know. You did? Say told me. I'm alright, don't worry. Still, that was quite the, I mean, damn. We all have our own share of painful stories. I might be just as shocked hearing something from you. I've gotten over it, but every time someone brings attention to my eye, it starts hurting. The tag in the replacement is good enough, but remembering it hurts a bit. Yeah, of course, the trauma. Still, she also told you about that Virgilio guy, didn't she? You know him? Virgilio Armandio didn't net any result for, but after digging deeper, we found another name. Timothy Mercury, branded traitor after killing a fellow white knight, declared MIA. Seems like the guy knew how to hide himself. What are you gonna do? At the very least, seek him to thank him. Is the least I can do. Oh, wait. Hmm? I just realized something's off with the whole tech girl trust story. What would it be? Wouldn't all that tech be patented anyways? I get trying to crack it in the first place, but that would be true if the tech was patented in the first place. It isn't? Saibatsu have been so paranoid about making the white knights untouchable that they never patented anything. A patent would be in a database that someone could hack and retrieve valuable info from. Not to mention they've been using tech from other companies without any authorization. And no patent registry in their right mind would approve of that global shutdown signal, let alone how it immobilized everyone still inside one of those suits. So the ones that were upholding the law did so using suits that are by all means illegal? The irony runs deep, wouldn't you say? Wow, that's... I think things like this also happen in real life, which may or may not be proven, but yeah, damn. It's kind of interesting how a lot of the characters get tied together. Yeah, 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 yeah. It's not only like their life, but also with the actual setting, like the cyberpunk, the city of this glitch city. It's interesting, like how they can connect the people inside and makes us understand more about the world building. For a short game like this, it's amazing. Why do it though? When you have so much money, you start thinking you can screw around with the rules. All that power makes you think you're above every law there is. And this it is what happens when those with money start making the rules. I'm curious though, have you ever covered up any fucks up while using money? I think we've all done things we are not too proud at some point of our lives. Well, Jill, I gotta go. Always a pleasure. Oh, did she run away? Please come again. Yeah, it's interesting how you see so little of the actual world, but so much world building you get from the game. Yeah, man. Now I'm also on the part of the fan base that waiting for Nirvana. Blech. Ah, Alma. No hello? You're pretty insistent on that one, aren't you? It's basic courtesy, something I will fight to uphold. First, the greeting stop, then saying please and thanks stops, and before you know it, boom, total anarchy. You're exaggerating. I'm not. In fact, I'll go through that door again. I expect you to properly greet me this time. Fine. Hello, Jill. Once upon a midnight dreary, while I pondered, weak and weary, over many a quaint and curious volume of forgotten lore, while I nodded, nearly napping, suddenly there came a tapping, as of someone gently rapping at my chamber door. "'Tis called some visitor," I muttered, tapping at my chamber door. "Only this and nothing more." You overdid it. You totally overdid it. Quoth the bartender, "I did not." "So you like poetry?" I had a face. "Can I get you something?" "Let's start with a big cobalt velvet." "Sure." Also, the characters in Valhalla have cameos in some other games. This one I know. One of my friends told me that this game have collaboration with Girls Frontline back in the day. That's very unexpected collaboration, I would say. Very interesting. I wonder how that game nowadays, like, is it still running? I never played it, but I know the existence of it. The rocks and meat. Here. Thanks. Oh yeah, there's something I've been wondering about for a while. Hmm? Does the name Shadow Master 69's Chronicles rings any bell? Wow, you went pale. No, the name doesn't ring any bells. May 22nd. Today my daily card readings told me that I'd meet great change thanks to an old man. My biology teacher told me I had been picked for an inter-school contest with my latest essay. I just knew a scientific theory on the idea of auras was as revolutionary as I thought. Soon, I'll bring the world into the occult science singularity. Later entries don't seem to have gone that well though. Mentioned of being laughed at, being lectured on why the essay was wrong. Jill, I meant you to delete that blog. No evidence should be left. I can think of at least 6 different sources off the top of my head that have all that stuff archived. Why? Why? She's relax. It's not that bad. What do you mean it's not that bad? Don't you realize how embarrassing it all is? We've all been young, Jill. Relax. It's not like you're still like that nowadays. That would have been embarrassing. You're not still like that, right? Gods, no, I gave out on the whole occult stuff. It's just that remembering all that stuff is... I don't know, I like the way you looked. All dressed in black, with the rare accessory popping out thanks to the colors. I mean, at least you had the decency to use makeup and take care of yourself. So you have a pick. Oh god, you have a fucking pick. we all have something that we need to bury deep down on our younger days. I understand. I kinda mean games like 2020's 2064 with only memories. Oh, I never heard about that game. What is that? Let's see. Let me have a quick go. 2022 read only memory. Cyberpunk adventure game developed by Midgard, created by oh, it's a 2015 game. Oh, the aesthetic is kinda like this one, huh? Interesting. It's a cyberpunk thriller that explores the social challenge of tomorrow through classic adventure gaming. Oh, interesting. I never, I never heard about that game before. In fact, I think you get a recipe for this game from Dana in 2020. Oh, you get a recipe for this game. Okay, that's a neat collaboration. Why do you do this to me? Why do you dig out the sins of my past? I was bored. Last Friday, I had to take my mind off the whole Diana thing, so I ran a small background check on you. Simple stuff, just checking past internet activity. Please don't run background checks like that. I just use a search engine, you know. I didn't request documents or anything. What led you to the page? You do realize your main mail account everywhere is still the one you used back then, right? Like I said, relax. You were obsessed with occultism. I wanted to kiss all the boys. And I kinda almost accomplished that in middle school, which is still sort of haunts me today. Never underestimate the lengths all classmates will go to track you down. Especially if they think you're still the girl they kiss them for fun and they're lonely to boot. We all have things we are not too proud of as adults. Now I know how criminals feel when evidence is used against them. We've been there, Jill. You can try making it later. I can give the recipe if you want it. Oh, yeah, sure. Give me that. I will try to make it if I have the chance. If some of these customers just like order something like whatever kind of order, right? Maybe I can try that. I have to ask though, why the 69? It was supposed to be 69, not 69. Like in reference to both the lovers and the hermit. I was convinced it meant wise choices. Still, there is nobody that will treat that at 69. I mean, true. I was 12 at the time. Even at 12, I fucking knew that what a 69 was. That's how innocent were you back then. You have no idea. Well, let's sweeten up things a bit. I'll have a sugar rush. Sure. More sugar rush. Okay, I'm putting this on my notepad. Thank you for the recipe, Kuro. Let's see. Here. This is the thing. Say, Alma, speaking of the past, what was your last long-term relationship like? That's sudden. You dug through my past. I've earned the right to dig through yours. Fine. Long-lasting relationships, huh? Romantic ones, I'm guessing? Yep. Well, I've had about 4 boyfriends who I've described as such, that I've introduced me to my family and all. The first one was in high school. I broke up with him because he cheated on me. I remember the other girl trying to pick a fight, and me just saying, keep the fucker. That's a bit the girl boss behavior right there. The second one was during my freshman year. I broke up with him after he thought it'd be funny to punch me in the arm. He starts with a friendly hit and before you know it. Anyways, the other guy I met shortly after I dropped out. Oh, you alright, she dropped out. Is it? Did she tell me that? I don't know, remember. He was interested in marriage, but he wanted to get married after only half a year or so of knowing him. And then there's Richard. Who? I spent almost 4 years with him. We got along pretty well. We had awesome chemistry. I truly love him. But as time went by, there was a rift that started separating us. He just didn't like my family. He didn't. Moreover, he wasn't a family person. He distanced himself from his own and voiced that he didn't want kids. There was a part of me that wanted to believe, even if just for a little bit, that maybe he'd change his mind. But as much as I love him, that one detail brought a growing gap between us. And at one point I just had to break up with him. But I'm not here to depress you. Bring me a beer, will ya? Sure. Wow, how many drinks has this Alma ordered again? That's quite a lot. This was the kinda weird part about Alma for me. I still don't know what to feel about. It's like, how does she have so many relationships and every relationship is a problem? What kind of relationship is she even looking for? A relationship is hard. So sometimes people can be so unlucky. Sometimes like even if we already did everything right, sometimes it just doesn't work that way because relationship is not like a math formula. Or sometimes you kinda need to learn a lesson and the lesson just didn't stick with every iteration of the relationship, so you keep on stumbling over the same pattern again and again and again because you are stubborn. Many things. Like I said, relationship is not math. Thanks for telling me that, by the way. Don't mention it. I mean, on Alma case, I think many things can happen, right? Either she have a high standard, either she only has a really bad luck on relationship. Who would have no? Okay, one more question and we are different. Wow, you really are embarrassed of that bloke, huh? Sure, ask away. At what age did you get those implants in your Is that do you is that even polite to ask? Do you need to ask? Do you need to know? Yeah, no, but still, it's a moment like that where the person need to question how much is the other person or the person herself. Yeah, I know. Still, I love you and I know you are saying that in jest, but I've lived through so many rumors about me getting plastic surgery that I can and won't take it as a joke. As such, and honoring our friendship, I'll just say this. They are real and they are spectacular. And now ask the real question before I slap you. I'll grant you one and only one chance to call me by my full name as a compensation then. I gladly take your offer. It's funny that you mentioned slapping because my real question was, why did you get your hands chopped? Chopped. Well, there's a couple of reasons. The first is that I spend lots of time typing, and these replacements help me avoid carpal tunnel syndrome. Oh, that's, yeah, I mean, that's kind of good thing that if you can kinda replace your hand and wrist to avoid that is a pain. It's not that I think Alma is in the wrong, but it feels kinda sus. Imagine if the kind of guy that she have a relationship is the kind of like Ingram, like Donovan, that kind of stuff. I mean, maybe she's in the wrong, as in quote unquote wrong, on keep attracted to the bad guy because of whatever reason. But yeah, that's a lesson, I guess. The lesson that she needs to learn. Oh, there's other utilities like how I can interface with my new device. For example, there's a tiny computer embedded in my glasses. If I move my index finger, it acts like the computer cursor. Oh, technology is so cool. There's lots more, but there are small things that don't sound that impressive when I say it out loud. How did your family take the operation? They took it well enough, except for my mom. She freaked out for months. She even went to the hospital to ask for my hands. Don't you miss them? Sometimes, but just during emotional moments. But as luck would have it, someone else has them. Oh! Shortly before my operation, there was an accident on the highway. One of the victims was this young lady whose right hand got completely crushed. I told them to check if we were compatible and all that. I mean, implants are not everyone's first choice if they can get a natural replacement. A bit of cosmetic treatment and it could pass off as her original hand with no problem. Last I heard, we were compatible and the family agreed to the donation. I don't know what became of her, but I hope she's fine. Wow. This is... this brings me to the question of ship of Theseus, like especially in cyberpunk world, how when you stop being you after you get so many replacement and whatnot, right? There's always I'm always curious about that actually. And you didn't tell your mom about that? I didn't want her pestering the poor girl. So are we cool now? Are we even now? Are we? You were pretty pissed about my comment regarding your boobs. Again, I'm sorry. It sounded a lot less rude in my head. Yeah, don't worry about that. Besides, I get to call you Julian once. Now you don't. Eh? Why? You just call me by my full name. Are you serious? One chance and only one chance, and you just use it up. Damn it. Surprise! Hey Alma, this might be a weird tangent, but do you believe in ghosts? Hey, no particularly, no. Although there was this paper I read once that was quite interesting. It proposed a scenario where nanomachine clusters would leave the body after death, and then acted as a collective hive mind through residual brainwaves. The result would basically be an image not unlike a hologram. Of course, the hypothesis fell through because such nanomachine density is impossible in a body. Even 5% of the amount needed is enough to make the blood too dense for the heart. And it's not like brain waves are potent enough to create those reactions. Still an interesting read though. I see. Don't give me that look. It's not my fault that you convince yourself that you are crazy. Well, I'll leave then. See ya tomorrow. See ya. All done? I am? What about you, Gil? For some reason, the idol girl left him like that, it seems. I think Dorothy asked Jamie that question, right? And that's basically the shape of Theseus thought experiment. Yeah. Wait, is it? Jamie talking to Dorothy? I don't remember. Maybe I don't yet to that scene. Is it? Oh, I guess. Maybe yeah. I guess so. Maybe I forgot. You think? It may have been while he was out. True. Hey, boss. You're a fan of wrestling, aren't you? I mean, you were a wrestler, so that I am. Yeah. Why? I was wondering, isn't wrestling fake? Aren't twin tails for little girls and teens with 8th grade syndrome? 8th grade what? When you get down to it, wrestling is as real as a soap opera. I mean, you don't really expect a legal lawsuit to be fixed in the ring, right? Sure, in my ideal world, you would solve legal problems through good old wrestling, but no, seriously, 8th grade what? But you don't go around calling soap operas fake. It's a show, it's just so happen to use voice as an expression. You might as well see it as a unique form of theater. Besides, considering the injuries many wrestlers suffer, it's not all fake. Oh, I didn't think about it that way. Sadly, I won't stand for anyone bad-mouthing wrestling. So now I have to go and break Gil's back to make you humble. Oh well, wait, what? Come here, fuckboy! Fuckboy! I dread what? Still stuck on the question. Dorothy asked something about how much of Jamie is still organic or something. I never. Oh yeah. I guess that's true. Yeah, this. Uh, I love thought experiment and thought theory and all that. It's always like the question about the real or what real, is it real, what is real kind of question. I always love that. I never thought much about wrestling until my friend became a wrestler. Oh, your friend became a wrestler? That's kind of cool. I was wrestling back in my day when the TV actually still showing it, even though I still a kid. the the day of the Triple H, The Rock, like that, those kind of people. It's kinda, yeah, I kinda watch it like a movie or something. Who would have thought we would get a bona fide idol in the bar? Oh, we have 12. Okay, oh, I'm so touched by it. Now we don't get affected. Oh, I even have an achievement. Holy shit. You were charged with 10k for your rent. Woo! My heart. Jill will have a roof on her head for another month. This sense of relief. Thank God. Now we have a surplus of this. Local wrestling event? That's amazing. I don't think my country have a wrestling though. And I at least not that I know of, but yeah, I don't think we have any wrestling kind of event, even locally, so that's nice to have that. What's the news? Australia? Who? Oh, Tokyo already drowned. Okay, that's sad. So exciting, if only I understood what's going on. Oh, relatable. Wait, Mickey make a blog about us? Wow, are we going to be swarmed by the fans and the sims and the stalker now? Surely it won't affect our work or anything. Anyway, I think this is a good stopping point. We managed to pay our rent, thankfully. Oh, our 10k. Holy shit, if I need to pay a monthly rent for 10k dollar, I will just sleep under a bridge or something. I don't know. bleeding wallet. It was even more interesting knowing that one of them actually got into the international scene. Oh, nice! I wouldn't dare to try to ask you where you are from if you are not comfortable with, but that's very interesting. Like, for if you have that kind of stuff going on in your area, that's really nice. Free, well, a nice kind of entertainment. But yes, anyway, thanks for hanging out. I hope you enjoy your stay. Uh, Tomorrow is Saturday. Well, today I guess. Today is Saturday. I will try to stream. I will see if I will stream later tonight. Until then, I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Have a good morning, evening, good afternoon, and evening wherever you are. Until next time, ta-ta! Oh, Malaysia? Ah, neighbor, hello. Brother and sister that always quarrel. just, just the siblings that always quarrel but fight for each other if someone other than the siblings talk shit about us. Very nice. Oh, that's really nice though that having knowledge that Malaysia have the local wrestling kind of things. Wow, that's so cool. Make me depressed about my own country. But anyway, hope you have a good night. Bye Kuro, bye Shiro. Oh, this is so cute. Kuro and Shiro. Bye bye.